Is a serial entrepreneur, just incredible background, has worked with Fortune 500 companies, has worked with multi-million-dollar portfolios, and the only way you can do something like that is knowing how to sell, and that would be selling yourself. So you don't get to play with millions of other people's investment dollars without being able to have the confidence to get out there and show them that you can do this. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to our illustrious speaker, Jeffrey Fry.
Thank you. And just to quantify, I am not illustrious. I am no different than you guys. I mean, I'm sitting in the same place. And I just published a book 2 weeks ago, so you too can do these things. So one of the things I got to start is that you might not learn anything, but you'll definitely be entertained. So for the next hour, let's have fun. And the first thing you got to do is the attitude. When I came in here, guys, do you think the Patriots could have won that game with this attitude? Hell no. You got to believe. That's number one. So if anything you get out of this will be a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of humor, and hopefully a shift in your attitude. Oh, I got my little clicky here. Make sure I'm going the right way. Yay. So, yay, I've done a lot of stuff. Whoop-dee. A lot of these I started. A lot of them have failed. So, number one, you're going to fail a lot. Get that in your head. It's okay. Life doesn't end with failure. Matter of fact, it's one of the things. So, I had to change my thing. The reason why I got invited here is because I did a thing on how to sell anything, which was a product camp and kind of won an award, blah, whoop-de-doo. And one thing, I'm an electrical engineer, but I found out what I'm really good at doing is selling. Yeah, look, the hair and the personality, what am I being an engineer? Exactly. So I'll get to that later on about a Franklin list, but we'll talk about that later. So everyone says, all that I need is a good resume, right? Put it out online, yada, yada, yada. Wrong. This only is your dance card. That gets you to the interview. And when you get to the interview, you got to sell. And before you get to the interview, you got to market. So it's called doing a personal brand. So what is a personal brand, right? So part of selling, everybody gets this wrong in companies. They put their marketing and their sales in two different silos. And they think they can operate wonderfully. Well, let's give a real life example of what that doesn't work. Wells Fargo. They had their sales group in one place and their marketing group in the other thing. And guess what happened? Well, a lot of trouble, right? Because the salespeople say, oh, we'll do this cool thing, right? And the marketing was saying, no, we're this wonderful company. No, disconnect. So in your personal brand, it's about marketing so that you can sell yourself, right? So, what is a personal brand, right? So this is a male, tall, short, I'm known as a prophet. And I did not give myself that name. In sports, particularly, what does everybody want?
You want to win.
But what is, and when you win, what does the person individually get? What do you want to be known as an athlete? Okay, that's true, but what do you get? You get a name. The king. Who's the king? Bingo. Who's Brady? Everyone knows Brady, right? The Heaters, right? The Hitman, Hearns. I mean, the Hurricane. You want a name. That's what your personal brand is. You want to be known by one thing. So one of the things here, when people, they think I'm Jewish, and I'm not, and I say, no, I'm not, but I play one on television, right? You're going to remember that because of the fro. I got the Jew fro. Thank you. And I also say thank you for making me an honorary member of the tribe. But no. So today, I do something. Every day is Friday. My last name's Friday. So when people say to me, every day's Friday, happiest day of the week. Right?
Nice.
That's how you do it. So every time you do it, all these little brands stick. Bite-sized things, people remember you. And I will say something to every one of you. Every one of you has something that you can do that nobody else can do. Every one of you. You just don't know it yet. And that's the problem, right? So we're going to get there. And someone's looking for that talent. That's the other aspect that I forgot to tell you. There are. Seriously. So let's go. Brand, This is boring as hell. But Ogilvy, who's great, he says the intangible sum of a product's attributes is name, packaging, price, yada, yada, yada. No, this is what a brand is. It's a reputation that speaks when there's no one there to speak for it. That's in my book too. It's one of my quotes. But that's what it is. It's what you know about somebody before they go there, good or bad. Right? So how do you get this? How do you get a personal brand? Well, first and foremost, you do what they say, what you do daily, you become. What you believe, you become. If you believe you're a failure, you're going to fail. It's that simple. If you don't see yourself as getting to where you want to be, you'll never get there. It's impossible. So even if you may think it's the most far off thing in the world, do it. And I'll give you an example. I'm an alumni, right? Wrote a book. Just had a company go public. Launching another company in a month. I was sitting right here with you guys. All that it is, every day, do something. Do something. Don't sit and don't do the same thing. So, I hope we're getting into it. So, what's an example of branding, right? It's in a name. What people call you. How they think about you. So, what's the difference between an inheritance tax and death tax?
Nothing. Name?
Bingo, it's the same thing. There's nothing. But one is easy to swallow. Oh my God, I don't want to pay an inheritance tax. Those rich SOBs, Republicans, they want to get away with stuff. No, but everybody dies, right? So we're in. So how you use your words and how people talk about you is important. Now you can't control it, but you can influence it. So let's go into this, right? Here's the other thing about brands. Nobody ever makes a decision here. Ever. It's always here and here, in your heart and your gut. That's the one thing I'll teach you about sales, right? But in the brand, people either like you or dislike you. How many things says, I did this because I thought I did. No, I did this because I felt like doing it, right? You do stuff because you feel like doing it. So you're going to get hired because somebody feels like hiring you, not because they think you're a good employee. Oh, are you entertained? Yeah, exactly, that's it. It has nothing to do with your ability or it's your likability. As our president said, yeah, it is a popularity contest. Like him or hate him, he won the popularity contest. No, I'm not going there, but he did, right? But he understood that. So here's another example. I think I have another example. Oh, here's another example, which I love, because you're saying, well, I'm like everybody else, right? How can I differentiate myself? Well, what's the most common thing in the world? Water, right? Now, you could tell me pretty easily what's the most expensive here, right? Easily, right? This is easy to do. $40, $200 a gallon, that is, damn. $20 a gallon, more than gas. And then, City of LA, 99 cents a gallon, right? Okay. Now, tell me what's the best tasting.
Probably City of LA.
You're close.
City of New York.
So based on this, most people they had 16 brands, right? And most people were within one or two of each other on pricing. They were pretty good. That's easy, right? Packaging's great. That's market. But here's the important thing. It's all in your mouth. Perrier was the second worst tasting water at $20 a gallon. So, hey, what am I saying? Your skill sets don't mean shit. It's you. Because number one, 99 cents. You could be the best, but you're selling yourself cheap. Stop doing that today. Today. Stop it. So, I'm going to get you there. I'm going to get you there. So, part of what you have to do is, in your personal brand, is get other people to sell you. And so how do you do that? How do you develop, and that's developed, everyone talks about network. It's not how many people you know, it's the quality of people you know. Oh, and do this. You are the average of the 5 people you associate the most with. So if you're failing, look who you're talking to all the time. Are they failures? And get rid of them. Because they're holding you back. It doesn't matter who it is. Personal story, gotta do this. I divorced my family. I had to. My father was alcoholic, my mother was alcoholic, my brother was alcoholic. I did not drink. I had a son. My son would have been alcoholic because I stayed in that relationship. So you are the average of the people you associate with. I want to associate with people that have been there and done that. And you can say, well, how can I get to you? I'm standing right in front of you. Talk to me. People People like me want to help. Yes, Clayton Christopher is a friend of mine. Nolan Bushnell, the founder of Atari, is a friend of mine. Why? Because I asked him for help. People want to help. Successful people want help. And if they don't, they're not the people you want to be with, because they're a taker. Most people that are successful are givers. And there's a great book at the end called Give and Take. I'll go into that more. So, that's the first thing. Secondly, always be glad to see somebody. No matter if they'll help you or not. Be glad. Show some enthusiasm. People remember you. You won't remember me if I was just up here, well, you want to be the... No, but you're going to remember this. I'll tell you, because at the end, you're really going to remember it. So when I get to the money shot, we'll get to that later. So this is the one thing about it. Be glad to be, and meet people. You know why people don't meet people? Know why you all are scared to meet people? Because you don't want to be rejected. Oh my God, I have been fired 13 times in my career. Oh, but I'm going to be a billionaire. I know it. No doubt about it. Come down releasing. They already have it. People are already trying to buy me out. No. They know it's in healthcare. So I got rejected a whole bunch. Most successful people have been rejected tons of times. So I have a quote. I am encouraged by the people that believe in me, but motivated by those that don't. Ask Tom Brady. Why do you think he won that Super Bowl? People didn't believe in him. There's a great meme on there. It says, dude, you got to score 2 touchdowns, 2-point a field goal to take it into overtime. And says, here, hold my beer. That's what about. That's what you got to be. Oh, here's the other thing. Tom Brady was the 199th pick in the NFL draft. 199, 6th round. 7 quarterbacks went in front of him. All of them wished they were Tom Brady. So, other thing. You talk about a network. It's a collection. You're collecting people. And part of doing that collection is that you're offering to help these people for nothing in return. Remember, drip, 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 drip. Every day I send out a quote. Some of you might be on my quote list. Why do I do that? Because I help people. I may never see anything in it, but they may help somebody. But my name is out there. What's getting scary now? People are saying, hello, Jeffrey. And I, who are you? I've never met you. And that's a scary thing. And I've said, excuse me, I'm pretty good with remembering names. He says, no, you've never met me, but I've met you. Wow. That's like, oh, okay, cool. What can I do to help you? That's always the first words out of my mouth. What can I do to help you? That should be the first words out of your mouth. Because ultimately, getting a job, you're helping somebody. But they're paying you for it, right? So you're helping. So practice doing that every day. It's easy. And I'm not getting preachy or religious, whatnot. You can help people do little things. I mean, it's what you do. I was in a military school. My kids were in Boy Scouts. I mean, this may sound nuts. I walk in the store, I see a piece of trash, I pick it up and throw it away. What does it do? I take a cart that's sitting out there and I bring the carts in and say, why are you doing that? It says, that's one less cart you got to bring in. And I'm walking right by it. But you practice that. Every day, remember, you practice. What you do every day is what you become. Practice does not make perfect, it makes permanent. So learn to help people in little ways. You'll be shocked how your world changes. Shocked. And you'll get your example, right? So here's a little viral example that I think everyone knows. A relatively unknown senator with no experience wins the highest office in the land. Yeah, he had great skills. But what was he? Likeable. And he was unique. He was different. First black president. Hallelujah. Right? That's what made him, everybody got on the bandwagon. Damn, I'm going to take the thing. I'm going to excise all these demons that we had. No, you didn't. But you felt that way. You voted not because you happened to think he was the best qualified, because you liked to do it. You felt like doing it. That's what happened. Except the Republicans were not particularly pleased with that. But still, so where do you start? And remember I was talking about the Franklin list, right? And one of the things that you start is that on one page, you put stuff you are good at doing. Anything. Gaming, bowling, darts, golf, everything on one side. And the other side, stuff you love to do. Absolutely love to do. Talking to people, doing all these things. Then you'll line them up. Say, dang, this is what I'm really good at doing. These are my Pareto analysis. These are the 3 best things I do, and this is what I do. That's what I should focus on. So I was an electrical engineer. I found out I love people, and I love helping people. And I love making money. That gets my Jewish creds back. So I got out of engineering and got into sales. And more than that, I got into startups, which is a double whammy, right? I help people create jobs, make some money, lose some money. Well, gambling. I'm not a gambler, though. I will not go to Las Vegas and gamble. But I'll gamble on me every day. Oh, baby, you put me out there, I know I'm going to win. I may not, but I feel I will. And that's part of it. You got to feel like you can win. Dang it. Slap all of it. So, here's the important thing. What do you stand for, and what do you want to be remembered for? Out of this thing, if you remember me as a Labrador, mission accomplished. One of the friendliest dogs in the world, wags its tail, and everybody all it wants to do is make you super. I'm happy. Okay, next. Oh, here's me. It's my motto, differentiate or die. Nobody remembers average. I actually have another quote. I refuse to be normal, because that's just another word for average. And it is. Don't be average. You're all abnormal. You're in Austin, the weirdest city in the world. So you got to be more abnormal, because there's a bunch of weird people already here. So be unique. Don't be afraid of it. Here's the reason why. Right now, 100% of people are rejecting you being average. I only want 95% of the people rejecting you being abnormal. Those 5% are looking for you. So I've just increased your odds a whole hell of a lot. Yay! We just won. We moved the needle. So, no one remembers ordinary. No one remembers average. It's a myth. You know, they teach you in business school about statistical bell curve, go for the middle. Nope, all those companies are gone. Got to be one end, really expensive, really unique, dirt cheap, high volume, right? That's it. Nobody remembers in between. Now, if you could combine both things, that's great. That's power of and. That's another total different thing. Okay. Now we're going to get into the fun part. Sell it. Okay, what is the world's oldest profession?
Prostitution.
Sales. What did she have to do first? She had to, or he, excuse me. This is a gender neutral presentation. What did he or she have to do first? Sell. Sales. But everyone thinks sales is less than prostitution. No, it's better. It's actually the same thing. The word prostitute is literally comes from the Latin to make one available. Guess what? Here we come. Here's the golden rule of sound. You're not important. You're not important, but you are unique. What's important is the person you're going to make happy. So, in other words, what would a prostitute do? Yes? We are prostitutes. Oh, I am total social whore. I own it. I go out. People say, why you help me? I say one thing. One, you owe me your success. That you got to be successful. Never give up being successful. And two, when you're successful, invite me to a damn party. I love partying. Love it. Me, a chance to be a Labrador with other Labradors? Ah, we're sniffing tails all over the place. It's wonderful. It's great. Being in a place where you can enjoy other people's success. Greatest feeling in the world. Greatest feeling in the world. So, this is the thing. Customer's problem with a solution. So let's go, let's see the important thing. What would a prostitute do? I should have a wristband for that. So, one, you're going to find this hard to believe. You don't talk about your past experience. I know when everybody goes, and this is the interviewing question, right? Oh, everybody talks about their past experience. No. What I did for the other company is not important. What's important is what I'm going to do for you. Never talk about your past in an interview. Ever. If they keep asking you, well, what'd you... No, and if you do, don't talk about you. Talk about what you did, what impact you made. I helped generate $1 billion in sales. I want to do that for you. Right? That's good. But, I was on the seat. I'm falling asleep already. Get it always back to the John. You're going to satisfy them. You're going to satisfy them. Oh, here's the other thing. You don't talk about your expertise. You're talking to me because I already know. Case in point. Somebody called me because they said, look, Jeffrey, you're good at interviewing and stuff. I said, no, I'm not good at interviewing. Would you talk to this kid? I said, sure. And he was having a problem, like a lot of you. He'd been looking for a job. He was out of A&M, electrical engineer, smart kid, nice. He said, I've gone to 12 interviews and I haven't gotten a job yet. So I said, okay, what's your next interview? Well, it's this company up in Dallas. And I said, do you know anything about the guy that's doing it? He said, yeah, he's from A&M. Stop. You're only going to talk about A&M. Now, do you know anything else about him? He said, he's the Corps of I said, were you in the Corps of Cadets? They said, yeah. Oh, stop. That's all you're going to talk about. The interview was supposed to be 45 minutes. It went 2 hours. He's driving back. He calls me. He gave me the job offer. I said, do you talk? He said, he asked about my grades, my class, and what have I done, and what do I want to do. But we talked about A&M for an hour and a half. Yeah, you became likable.
Yeah.
They didn't give a crap. They knew you were qualified already. You graduated from A&M. What the hell you got to prove? Oh, my grades weren't the great. No, you made it through. Remember, 199th pick. Made it through. You're already qualified. What are you talking about anymore? I'll tell you a personal example. I went for Freescale, an interview, and they were looking for a marketing person. So everybody's asking me, I'm an electrical engineer, everyone's asking all these technical questions. I stopped in the middle of it and said, hold on a second. I said, what? Are you looking for a CTO? Is he quitting? He goes, no. He says, why are you asking all these technical questions? Well, we want to know. You haven't asked me one marketing question. This interview's over because you're not serious about marketing. Goodbye. Goodbye. They called me back. Oh, hell yeah. I said, no, I'm not working for you. And so I went back. I talked to, what's his, Decker, somebody, German name. And he asked me a question about, they had this motto about digital DNA. Right? And so the one thing, I also have a thing about not lying. Anything that costs you your integrity is too expensive. That's another one of my quotes. So, and he asked me a question about, well, what do you think about that term, digital DNA? And I said, do you want the politically correct answer or do you want the honest answer? He said, give me the honest answer. I said, well, it's about as good as a pile of manure. He says, it doesn't tell me anything. Digital DNA what? I mean, what am I going to do with it? Am I going to, plow a field, throw it on the wall? Nothing. He said, well, I came up with that. I said, well, evidently you need me. Because you suck. I didn't say that, but remember, he remembers me. Oh, don't talk about competition. I'm not talking about the other hooker down the street. It's about you. I'm going to please you. Why am I talking about anybody else? Or about anybody I work with? They're my competition. No. I'm going to make you happy. Because I'm good. Doesn't talk about price. Doesn't talk about price until the offer's made. Says, ooh, I'm excited. I want this. What's it going to cost me? Create an eager want, right? So I'll get to that. Oh, here we go. Only focus on making sure that their potential client understands that they can satisfy whatever need or want he or she desires. That changes the interview a whole bunch, doesn't it? I'm going to make you happy. Because I'm going to help you get to where you want to be. And without me, you're going to have a harder time doing it. You've got to believe that. If you don't believe it, walk out of the interview. Do not go in desperate. People smell desperate. It's horrible. People know confident. And you deserve it. You deserve the job. Believe you deserve the job. And if they don't give it to you, it's their loss. Always. It's not egotism. It's belief in you. Self-love. Right? Okay. So, here's the important thing. People ain't going to buy you unless they believe they need you. You got to create an eager want. You got to be sexy. Whichever way you're going to be. You got to be sexy. We think about sex all the time. Hopefully. I do. My friends say, don't you, I have an 8-track mind, and 5 of the tracks are always thinking about sex. The other 3 have something else on. But that's it. You got to make yourself attractive to somebody, whatever it is. And creating that network, your personal brand, getting others to speak for it, makes you sexy. It helps, right? Getting a referral helps. So, here's a bonus. What do you want to be? A $50 trick hooker or a $2,500 a night call girl, because they're both doing the same thing. Bingo! And that's called marketing. And that goes back to your personal brand. You're selling yourself cheap if you don't have a personal brand. You're leaving money on the table. I hate that. I believe in a win-win. Both sides need to win. And it's always about equal pay, right? It's like I will not do a deal if I feel I'm getting a disproportionate advantage. It's just not right. I'll ask the person, you know you're giving me too good of a deal. What's in it for you? And they'll tell me. If it's good, fine. If not, I said, we got to make this equal. Oh, that will make you memorable too. Big time. Because the next time something comes around, this person has high sense of integrity and fair play. There's a great book called Give and Take. I put it on here. You've got to read that. It's about being a giver, and I'll do a little extra about it. So bottom line is, I want you to be that ball, happy, in all these miserable people. Most people are miserable in their lives. Horrible. I don't know why. We got a roof over our head, running water, electricity. Got a great city, clean air, relatively. You should be grateful you're alive every moment. And that gratitude transcends everything. People want to be around people that are grateful, that are helpful, that want to be a winner. Oh, it's so easy to do, it's incredible. It's like that Labrador. Only people that hate dogs don't like Labradors. Really. It's like the coolest breed ever. They're just always there in your face and licking you and loving you. So, again, here's your list. And the one I want to talk about is give and take. And it goes back to the helping thing. Adam Grant wrote this in 2014. And it talks about 3 types of people. There are givers. The least among us are givers. And actually, I have this on SlideShare. So if you go online, look under my name in SlideShare, it's up there. So it's public, so you can get this slide. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. So he talks about there's the least percentage of people are givers. The next are takers, and the next are matchers. And matchers is I'll do something for you, you do something for me, right? And then he goes on to say, I'm giving the Reader's Digest version. He goes on to say that the least successful people are givers, the next takers, the next matchers, and the most successful people are givers. And he said, hold on, Jeffrey, I know you haven't been drinking, but you said the least and most successful people are givers. Exactly, because there's 2 types of givers. One giver is promiscuous giver. They give to everybody. They don't have any strategy. They're just out there like a piece of jellyfish floating in the ocean. And guess who finds them? Takers. Takers. What do takers do? They take. You can never give them enough. They take. So those givers end up in a fetal position in the corner somewhere. Sad. I don't want you to be those takers. I mean givers. I don't want you to be takers either. The other type of giver is a strategic or tactical giver. And they only give to other givers that are strategic and tactical. They'll give to a taker once, they'll give to a matcher once, but they'll give to a giver again and again and again. And in this book, you're going to be shocked on how many things that you have given to people that are waiting for you to say, hey, can you do something? That's your network. Remember, the collection of people. So in your collection, get rid of takers, please. Get rid of matchers. Because they won't do anything for you unless you do something for them. And that's too much friggin' work. Get the other givers there. And you have them in your network. You just got to think of it differently. So, How to Make Friends and Influence People, the best book on sales ever. Read that book. Oh, I forgot to put another one. The Inner Mind of a Dog. And the reason why, it talks about how to deal with people in general. And especially your kids. It's the best book if you have kids on raising kids ever. And the first line is, get no out of your vocabulary. A dog only wants to make you happy. And if you're paying attention to a dog, it's happy. So if you're yelling at a dog, it's happy. Doesn't know. So, Art of Warfare for Executives. I like it, but don't. Most people think of it as a zero-sum game. Like, I win, you lose. It isn't. It's I win, you win. So most people use it in warfare. Warfare is a zero-sum game. Diplomacy is not. But in it, it says warfare is used when diplomacy fails. So that's if you go to war, how to win. So there's a cautionary tale on that. Actually, I was a very bad boy. I was 6 years old, went away to a boarding Catholic military school. And for 7 years, they taught me the art of war, and I didn't even realize it. So when I read the book, I'm like, I know all this already. Why did I know this? They never did it, but take the high ground and do all this stuff. So the luck factor. The reason why this is important, you can make your own luck. Scientifically. That's what that book says. Just got to change your attitude a little bit. It's incredible. I'm no more lucky than anybody else, but I do things that allow luck to come to me more than anybody else. Part of it's the network. Part of it's taking the risk of being rejected. It's tough. It's scary. So when I was younger, I had this crazy idea that I said, well, I'm going to always start from the top. Hot looking chicks. Dating. So I said, I'll practice. And like, go to the hottest chick? No. Second hottest chick? No. Third hottest? Yeah. Wait, what? Hold it. I had another 100 people to go through. I got them 3. What's wrong here? Then all of a sudden I just said, well, Jesus, third hottest. I can go with the second hottest now. What the heck's wrong with it? Second hottest goes. I'm like, what is going on here? You're going to get rejected. Get over it. But start at the top. Don't start at the bottom. Then you get defeated. There's nowhere to go except down. Oh, actually, one of our local here's Roy Spence wrote this book. It's not what you sell, it's what you stand for. Now, it's a corporate thing, which is good, but it's also about you. What do you want to be known as? Think of that every day. What do you want people that don't even know you to know you before they know you? You don't think about that. I know you don't. You're like thinking, I gotta get a job. No, you're not. You're gonna make a life. Job's just a small part of it. You got a whole world out there that you can influence. So for what it's worth, I'm Corsican. There was another Corsican that had a problem, megalomania. And so, and part of it, when I went to military school, my nickname was Little Napoleon. And I had to correct him. I said, technically I'm 3 inches taller than Napoleon, so would you please call me Big Napoleon? And that started everything. But it's true. You got to think about that. So, yeah, of course I wanted to rule the world. Like every kid that's demented and whatnot. But at the end I found out, what do the real great people in the world do? The Oprahs, the Gandhis, the Mother Teresas. They influence the world. You all influence the world. You just don't know it. You all can influence your world. However big or small you want to make it. It's about influence. And influence is about the collection. And it's about the brand that you make. What have you done for somebody today? Anything. Did you let somebody park? Go in front of you, whatever. It all starts up here. And then it goes into your heart and your gut. And then the heart and the gut, someone aligns with that, they're going to hire you. Remember you? Remember, don't be average, because 100% of the people are going to not hire average. 100%. Be weird. Be you. And the ones that don't want you, you don't want to work for them anyway. Yeah. Part of the reason why I got fired all the time is because I couldn't work for stupid. I just couldn't. I couldn't keep my mouth shut. It's like, it's impossible. I'm like, and maybe it's the way I said it, not what I said, but it was. So now you know, personal branding, sales is like a prostitute. Life is simple. The hard part is you doing it. It's real simple. So I'm here. I don't have how much more time do I have? Okay, so I'm like question and answers. It's like I do. I can't get that up. Shadow puppets, whatever. Do you guys have any problems? Do you have I've been in your situation, and here's what it is. I found out I am certifiably unemployable.
I thought that was just me.
But one thing I am is freaking creative as hell. And I'm good at, I can go, I know this, and I sound like I'm bragging, and I am. So, but I could go into any situation you're doing, and I could show you how you can make more money, like in 30 minutes. I have that ability. Don't know how I got it, but I got it. So if someone comes in and says, how can you help me do this? I said, well, tell me what your problem is. So the first words out of my mouth. Tell me what your problems are. Remember the prostitute? What position do you want? How many times? Yeah, exactly. So tell me what your problem is. Being helpful, right? And they tell me, and it's like this. I said, no, what is your real problem? And then they tell you the real problem. Oh, this is what you have to do. Oh, well, that was easy. Yeah, because they're thinking instead of, it's usually here and here, in the head and the heart. I mean, it's not in the head, it's the heart and the gut. So when you deal with those things, it's easy. It also helped out work in operations a lot. So I could see the process. I see, the big picture, and I could drill it down. That's my strength. And that's what startups is all about, right? I see a problem, and I get down to the nuts and bolts. I hate the nuts and bolts. Ugh. Other people are great at nuts and bolts. Let them do that. So I know when I start a business up, I cannot run a business. boring as hell. Next. I want to do something exciting. That's me. I love the thrill. Yes.
Can you try to describe when you walk into a room, because so many of these people are going to be going to networking events or to collect people. What is sort of your way to do that when you walk into a room? You know no one.
Oh, hell. Well, me, I can't do me because there's no me. But I'll tell you what are some tricks that you can do. Before you leave the room, pick a color. Pick a color before you leave to go to that event and say, everybody that's wearing that color I'm going to talk to. That's easy to say. Or pick a hair color. Never pick a skin color. Never. No. Now, I have another quote. Go to where you don't know. That's where you find all your opportunities. Fishing in the same pond with the same bait and not catching anything, that's stupid, Einstein said. The thing that you have to do is go to another pond or use different bait. So change. Do something that's uncomfortable. Part of the reason why I got into this one company went public is because I went to a fashion event. I'm not a fashionable person. I'm not even good looking. Too bad. So I went, but I start finding all these opportunities. Why? Because in fashion, no one has a brain on operations or engineering. They're artsy-fartsy people. And then I find out, musicians are the same artsy-fartsy. They're all right-brain. They're not left-brain people. They're all creatives. They're like dancing around like dervishes. They don't know how to do the blocking and tackling. I didn't know that. So I did it. Had no idea. So I did it. Main Game, one of the companies, first company in Austin to do a Regulation A+, which is a new crowdfunding for selling stock to startups directly to the public without being qualified. Why did I do that? Oh man, I can be the first. I want to be the first. I'll either be the first or the last, never in the middle. People say, what are you sitting out for? I'm waiting for the whole line to go through. Why? Because I wasn't first. I'm like, well, that's my motto. That's me. First or last, never in the middle. So I go into a room. I do not act like this. I'm very me. I go up and say, I look for the one person that's not with anybody. So and I said, what's a good looking man like you doing in a place like this? Or if there happens to be a good African American, I use Gene Wilder's thing. What's a good looking urbanite like you doing in a lousy place like this? And they're like, well, thank you. And then you start a conversation. And usually those are the people that you want to meet, are the people that are sitting out doing nothing. So like at Fashion Week, I never talk to the pretty people. Everybody's talking to the pretty people. I talk to the people that nobody's talking to, out by themselves, wallflowers. And then you bring them out. So case in point, South by Southwest, we went to see all those things, right? Yeah, it was great. So there was a group, took my girlfriend out to the Copper Bar out on 7th Street. And we're going, and there's a whole bunch of millennials, sitting around. They had these groups from Australia that were great dance groups. So luckily my girlfriend likes dancing. I'm a crazy dancer. You think I move a lot out here, waiting to dance floor. So I get on the dance floor. Not only did I get on the dance floor, I started grabbing girls and pulling them out, and then I grabbed their boyfriends. And at the end, they come up and they said, thank you, we wanted to dance, and we didn't know how to do it. And so they're like chanting the guy, stay longer, can you stay? No, we got to go. So, but that's what you do. And I said, what is your name? Oh, Dance Master. But it was like, that's how you do it. Bring people in. People want to have a party. We all want to have fun in life. Man, life is simple. It is so simple. We just want to be respected, right? And we want a roof over our head a little bit, scratch that we make out, a vacation every now and then, a decent job, to be loved by somebody, at least one person, and you all are. You're all somebody to someone. That's not one of my quotes. So, what's another? Anything else? How did I become this? Thank you, Mom. Yes?
Okay, I have applied for a job at a major car dealership,
Yeah.
a very large car dealership, and the person that's going to be interviewing me is over the service department.
Yeah.
She told me that she has to check with the service transportation manager for us to meet up for an interview. I think they've forgotten about me because I've been calling them for the last 2 weeks.
What do they want? What is the job? What is the job and what is the?
It's a customer service representative.
Okay. So it's like making people feel happy, right? Are you making them feel happy when you talk to them? They're gonna hire you because are you enthusiastic? I said, hey, I want to be here. What do customer service people do? They're persistent. You go call back and say, hey, I really can help you with this job. I'm gonna get you more customers, and the customers you have, I'm gonna make them happy. You gotta get your ass in here. Oh, I gotta tell you this, I forgot. One time I had a resume, and here's my resume. I will help you increase your sales by 50%. I have an electrical engineering degree. Call me if you want me. That was my resume. I got 3 interviews. I got 2 job offers. I turned them both down. That's what it's all about.
And I have several years.
I don't give a crap about your several years. I give a crap about what you're going to do for me today. I don't care about your past. Did you not see my prostitute thing? Do you not know who you're talking to, girl? I don't care about that, and neither do they. What they care about is who are you and how are you going to help me be satisfied? When the money shot comes, are you going to be the one giving it to me? So customer service is about serving the customer. They're your customers. Give an example. Holy crap, you're set up for it. Be excited to talk to them. Be enthusiastic. Hey, you know what? I'm following up because you need someone that's customer service, and this is what customer service is about. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It's about being rejected. Do you know how many times I get rejected in funding? Like friggin' all the time. But you only need one person to get you pregnant. Holy crap! Why we wear protection? Yes. Yes, Don.
Do you suggest any different type of technique when we're on the phone with someone as a pre-interview? A lot of these companies, the recruiter will screen people out. So the recruiter doesn't necessarily know the ins and outs of the job. They're not even up on the lingo for a particular genre.
Did you not see my presentation? Were you fucking asleep or what? No! You're going into tactics! Be you! Be authentic! People want to hire a Labrador that is going to do shit. That's what they want. There's no tactics. I don't care if they know anything. He's likable. I'm going to bring him forward. Damn. He wants to help people. Oh, and then you ask this, the recruiter, do you need anybody else? Have you ever asked that? When someone calls you up, do you ever say, hey, I know people are looking for a job. What are you looking for? Have you ever asked that to a recruiter? Oh, do you want? There you go. And did the recruiters call you back?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. About, hey, I'm a John. I got other hookers here. You want to go all these things? Yeah. Referrals work. Remember your network? Your network isn't just other people. It's people every excuse my language. Delete that. But that's everybody's your network. We're all people. We want to be respected. Develop it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But no. Be you. Be the authentic you. Whatever that is. Always. Don't be 2 different people. Because if you're 2 different people, you're going to hate the job. You're going to hate the job, and they're going to hate you. Even though they won't say it, then say, oh, what is your name? I'm sorry, what's your name?
Lynn.
Lynn, would you come in my office, please? When you get that, you don't want that. When people say, come on, hold it, just tell me here, I'm a fire. So, yes.
How do you deal with ageism in Austin? I mean, I've been the top candidate or one of the top candidates several times.
Oh, that is so easy. It's all about ageism. It's the best thing. Because millennials are lazy as crap. So it's one of the things. You have loyalty. You have enthusiasm. You're unencumbered. You have all these benefits. It's just, and it's like, remember, you don't talk about other people. It says, look, what do you want? I've been there and done that already. I know more positions than any porn star in America. They're just starting out. What do you want? Do you want performance? Do you want age? Do you want do you want a bunch of Barbies working for you? Then hire them. I don't want to work for you. Or do you really want to get the job done? I mean, Tom Brady's 39 years old. Holy crap, he shouldn't be playing football at all. So age is your advantage. You know, oh, here's the myth. You know what the age is of most startups in America? Successful startups. Over 50. You're looking for an excuse? Don't give me that goddamn excuse. No, stop looking for excuses. You're going to be discriminated. Welcome to the world of African Americans. It happens. Everybody discriminates. It happens. We're human. Don't let it stop you. And if they don't want to hire you, exactly. You're going to find someone that's you, that you're going to want. Don't give up. Please, don't give up. And I'm using Tom Brady because I got a man crush on him. But the one thing about it is that, why I have a man crush on him. The guy shows up 45 minutes early to practice and stays 2 hours late. Huh? Practicing.
Makes perfect sense.
I wish I had his deflated balls. Let me tell you. Yeah. Remember the thing about motivated by those that believe in me, and encouraged by people who believe in me, and motivated by those that don't? Yeah, that's the whole thing. They call him a cheater. They said he can't be that good. You know, really. The reason why is because he doesn't quit. And he won't quit. And when you quit, you know, quitters never win and winners never quit. And I know it's a crowd thing, but it's true. Yes.
Just yesterday, I had my church training company, and they were willing to offer me a lot more than what I expected from them because I had to give a certain range to them before we even started.
That's all right. Yeah, cool.
So when we are giving you more than what you are asking them for.
Oh, say thank you.
Okay.
Wow, really? Was that the checks in the mail?
How would you create yourself, like in that case when you know that people with more experience can deliver better than me? They have chosen me for this opportunity, but how can I?
This is one of my plans. Hey, you know, Tom Brady, 199th pick, all those people were, quote, better than him? How do you know they're better than you? Why are you limiting yourself?
That's a good problem to have.
I mean, yeah, if someone picked you and you think there are other people better than you, holy crap, what did you think if you thought what would you got if you thought they were better than them? You're welcome. Yes.
By the way, thank you very much. You've been very inspirational.
Thank you.
I had a wonderful interview yesterday, and from a Fortune 100 company that I absolutely got expected. I went to a friend of a former colleague.
Thank you.
And it was only to ask them, I need feedback. Can we do a feedback interview?
Yes.
And he said, you know, I really want to thank you. He says, you're very enthusiastic. I like you.
Check.
You know, we can get a process with you, but I need for you to do a little bit more schooling on your own and some topics, so I can get you to everyone else.
Yeah.
He says, but I got a huge problem with millennials. And I had already been warned about this. And I said,
You have a problem with
no,
it.
no.
He does, right.
He said, in his company, they have a huge problem with millennials. He said, I can't seem to get them to stop posting about the company during company time. There's always all these selfies popping up. He said, even
No dick pics.
even the dress code, he said. However, he said, I'd like for you to continue talking to me. He says, I want to see you put more stuff, you know, when you're helping people, how you work. You know, that's very important in our culture. He says,
Talk about how you help people.
but it was wonderful. And I just want to say to people, I don't really care about the ages. I'm 60.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Look good.
You gotta look great, you gotta look your best, and that's all. Go for it.
I mean, James Bond is like 150. He's still getting the chicks. What the heck? Damn, he looks good, yes.
All right, first of all, not all millennials are like that.
That's true. True. That's true.
Do not stereotype those that are hardworking. My question is.
Yeah, see? That was making you unique. A hardworking millennial. You're a unicorn. You got a job.
My question is, how do you navigate that fine line between enthusiastic, eager, and desperate when you really are desperate?
Okay, there's a difference. It's helping. The enthusiasm to help is never too enthusiastic. Enthusiastic to beg is. Remember the trick, the $50 trick versus the $2,500? You got to believe, I'm going to make you scream. It's going to be all, so I want to do you. Totally different way of doing it, right? You're still enthusiastic, but it's how you come out enthusiastic. Nobody ever says to an enthusiast, I want to help you. I don't want your help unless you're married. That's not that happens. But normally, if you're enthusiastic to help somebody, other people say, yeah, I love your help. So don't be desperate. That's horrible, right? Take rejection, walk away. There's an old thing that says, when it's over, it's over. Don't continue to water dead flowers. Walk away. Don't, it's over. Never can go back. Never come, oh, and also if a company fires you, never go back to it. Never. No. It's like a bad relationship that ended. Don't go back. Go forward. Always go forward. Yes?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make people more happy, but here.
You got a great accent. That makes me happy.
You're welcome. So, what the gentleman said, I'm kind of like that. I'm going to tell you a story. I come back to school. So I cannot work from 6 to 10 p.m. I see this job, another job, he said, we work around your schedule. So I went to an interview. And the guy after a while, he said, and I need the money. He said, oh, you have to work on the shift. So I looked at him, I said, you're a liar. He said, I beg your pardon? I said, you're a liar. I said, not you, but your company is. Why you said that? He said, you work around your schedule. Now he said, I have to work on the shift. So you're a liar. And I remember something. I don't want to work for a company. You like to be somebody. Have a nice day. But I moved to Boston 5 months ago. Shannon announced me. I'm still sleeping in my car. But I'm happy because I do what I want to do. So everything you have, all my house, home, is material. Don't lose your mind. The TV show is material. As long as you have health, you can do whatever you want to do.
And some good friends. Now, so, there's a guy we all kind of know, John Paul DeJoria, you know him, with Paul Mitchell. 18 months he slept on a friend's couch, starting his company. He's one of the billionaires in Austin. Did he give up? Hell no. Did he believe in himself? Hell yeah. That's what it's about. All of you can do that. He was a hair guy up in Minneapolis working for Redken. Just another guy, right? Another girl. You guys all have it in you. So whenever you see a no, next. It's a big ocean out there. Make it huge. Remember, and stop just looking at jobs you might feel comfortable with. Stop it. I mean, I never thought I was going to be a startup person. I wanted to be a physicist. I wanted to make things. Well, I make companies now and money, which is great. That's just, money just gives you choices, doesn't make you happy. I was happy way before. Someone once said, are you going to be an ass when you get really rich? I said, I'm already an ass. I am not going to change. What will change, I'll be a hell of a lot more generous with money. I'll give a lot more out and help more people. Remember, giving back. Look at the most successful people in the world. Oprah, the Oprah effect. She can't be bought. She will not be bought. She gives, helps, started from nothing. A black woman in television. What? Unicorn? Look at her. People bow to her when they come on the show. She is a saint, a queen. I love her. Great role model. She kept at it. Believed in herself. Yeah, she had a lot of things. Michael Jordan, the same thing. He quit basketball because he didn't make the varsity team in high school. Thank you, Mom, for convincing him to get back on the court. Yeah, what a different world it would have been. Right? All of you have that. You're all Michael Jordans. You all have something that nobody else can do better than anybody else. And there is a market for it. You just got to find it. Yeah, next. Man, where's Tony Robbins? Yes, sir. Oh.
Transportation, I catch the city bus to work or to look for work. Do you think that it's important to let the employer know up front, like if I get a job offer, that I catch the city bus or?
The way you talk about it is that you're a green person. You use public transportation.
And you're reliable.
You're always reliable. Always be there. And then you take things that are negatives and you're not turning into positive. Remember the happy balls. We're talking about prostitution here. Take everything has a positive. You're green. You're living in a city. You're trying to promote public transportation. That's your belief, not your necessity. It's a different way of looking at it. Remember, death tax, inheritance tax, same thing. You're still taking the bus. It's just how you explain it. So yeah, I take public transportation because it's important to me. I don't care if it's a need. It's important.
One of the recruiters once don't really talk too much about how you're going to get to work. They don't care figure out how you can get there.
Just get there.
Get there on time.
No. Yeah, that's it. If you get there on time, it doesn't matter. Don't tell them that. But if they do, if they say, do you need a car pack? Remember, every place you have a chance to be different, be different. Because people want to be with people that are different. There's too many vanilla people out there that nobody remembers. And that's how you're going to get a job. You just stand out. Really. That's how you get investment. People believe in you. They don't think about you. They believe in you. You emote a feeling. Confidence. Yes?
In trying to be helpful to people, what if you find yourself being helpful to people you wish you weren't?
Remember the 5 people in your life? Read that book, Give and Take. Then be helpful to people that are only going to be helpful to other people, and get rid of the other people. I know that's hardest. This sounds I'm going to tell you a story personal. When I got divorced, I literally have started 6 companies in the 5 years that I got divorced. And why? Because I was with a taker, and she was sucking me dry, and not the right way. Excuse me. Well, the whole thing, we got to keep the theme going. So you have to get rid of people that are sucking the emotional vampires. Is the only way I can say.
What about a job?
In a job? Same thing. We aren't here infinite amount of time. We're here a short period of time. Enjoy it. Monsieur said it. It does. Some of us will make a lot of money, some of us won't. But all of us can be happy. That's a choice.
Well, but how do you know someone you help is also a helper? I mean, he can help.
Oh, because they'll come back and ask to help you without even being asked. That's an easy thing. But when they come back again and again, they're a taker or matcher. Or, hey, will you do this for me if I do that for you? Walk away. It's easy. I got 1 minute. In the back.
This is just a question about the career path.
Yeah.
Which is so I don't want to take you through my history or whatever, but I have experience with a multinational for over 6 years. And for me, when I'm looking for a job, my mindset is looking for something on the same level of multinational rather than startup. I know you're big on startups, but the reason why I was thinking that way is mainly because when you look at your resume, when you look at your career path, when you look at the companies you're moving from to, it makes a difference of which company you're working for, DOT or your home.
That's like saying it makes a difference what college you went to when you won the Super Bowl. No, it does. It went to Michigan, by the way. Crappy school at that time, playing football. So, no, it doesn't. I mean, it's what you can do. It's not what you've done. Did you not read? No one cares about where you went, what company you work for. They care about what you're going to do for them today. I don't care who I slept with in the past. They might. But if I'm in a relationship now, it's now. If I'm thinking of the past, I'm not here in the present. I do nobody any good. And worrying about the future, that's just a waste of time. You can't control it, can't predict it. And if you could, go and play the stock market, the racetrack. Or go to Las Vegas, make a fortune. You can't. And you can't change the past, get over it. Cry me a river, build me a bridge, get over it.